Hi there, Henry. Let's take a look at your new tasks today. Okay, the relative coming for the vacation. Great. Let's see. Dear Will, I am thrilled to hear that you will be visiting me next week. I apologize in advance as I will not be able to pick you up at the airport, but I will try to lay out the directions to my house as best as I can. Great. Once you arrive at the airport, head towards exit number 23 and jump on bus 3001. I believe they run every 15 minutes, so you should not have to wait very long. Fortunately, you do not have to pay attention to the bus stops as my house is located on the last stop. The bus driver will let the passengers know so you can sleep comfortably. Once you are out of the bus, head left for about 5 minutes until you come across the big hotel called Sky Tower. At the reception, they should give you a spare key after showing your passport. Careful here, you can't do this. At the reception, they should give you a spare key after you show your passport and say you are here to see Mr. Wu. I have informed the reception of your arrival, so there should not be any problems. According to my calculations, you should arrive at the hotel around 7:30 p.m. I will be coming home at 8 p.m., so make yourself comfortable. As I am sure you will be famished, I suggest we grab a nice meal in the neighborhood and then go to a nearby sauna for a nice massage. Also, if you feel like it, we can go to the nearby street market and enjoy some nice snacks. I hope for a safe flight and that there are not any issues on your way to the hotel. I cannot wait to see you and have a great evening together. Best wishes, Dongkyun Wu. Yeah, clear, perfect, no problems. No problems at all. It's really nicely done. You extended, your grammar was good, everything was lovely, lovely, lovely. No, it's a really nicely written letter. I have no rooms for improvement. It's absolutely what it should be. Yes. All right, so let's move on. From cities to regional locations, let's see. Drawbacks and benefits. The lucrative opportunities that the city life, that city life, without the the. So, the lucrative opportunities that city life has to offer have accelerated the growth of businesses and offices in the heart of cities. Governments, however, have recently begun pressuring companies to relocate their offices to less populated areas. This essay will discuss how this transition will help reduce traffic congestion, but will also underline how it negatively affects energy efficiency. Okay, great. To begin with, it is undeniable that the overpopulation of metropolises has aggravated the issues of traffic congestion and cost of living. This means longer commute times and costlier properties. By moving offices to rural areas, these issues can be alleviated. Furthermore, this would encourage property development in the rural areas rather than in and around the city. For example, in Ecuador, new company offices are being built hundreds of kilometers away from the capital, Quito. This has encouraged high-quality road development and cheaper but better properties in these areas compared to those in the capital. Perfect. If I had to make any sort of suggestion, I would tell you to have a conclusive statement, as you learned in the acronym in the course, the online course, to have a sentence that pretty much summarizes the main idea. Okay, therefore, there are numerous benefits with companies being relocated to regional areas. Just something like that, okay? Okay, this transition, however, has meant that employees are subjected to longer commutes. Rather than walking or taking the train for 10 minutes, they may need to drive or take a bus for over an hour. This is less energy efficient as more gas and time needs to be spent just to get to the office. In addition, rural areas are less convenient with fewer services and infrastructure in place compared to cities. For example, living in the city means having access to a high-end medical facility within minutes of driving, whereas rural areas may only have small clinics or none at all. This leaves those affected in a dilemma: to stay in the city but have longer commutes, or move near the office but enjoy fewer services. You didn't need a question here. You could have just had a full stop. And then again, you're missing this conclusive kind of statement. Other than that, it's beautiful. It's really a really nicely written paragraph. I really enjoyed it. Okay. So, to conclude, the concentration of companies in cities has brought with it the issue of traffic congestion and rising property prices. This has prompted governments to pressure companies to move their offices to less dense areas, with hopes of solving these issues. Until rural areas offer the same services as cities, however, there will be reluctance from employees to move to regional offices. Beautiful, Henry. Really a nicely done essay. It's not really long, but it is so condensed and full of all the information that you need to have, that it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't know what the word count is. I'm thinking it must be around 300 or so. But it's really lovely and well executed. I really enjoyed it. Okay, so not many comments here for your error correction list, but go ahead. You can get started on that and send us your next set of essays. I'm really looking forward to them. So go ahead, get to it, and I will wait to see what you write next.